Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to try dyeing some printables that I had. I did some testing, and so I kind of collect them for a while. If they're on white paper, I just hang on to them until I'm ready to do some dyeing. I was gonna do these tea dyed, but now I decided to try some pink dye, and the way I'm doing it is I added some of that pink tissue paper. I don't know if it's going to work, so I'm going to try it and we shall see. I actually put a little bit of pink tissue paper in there, and you can see that the water is already a little bit pink. And I think I'm going to add more. I'm going to add more of this tissue paper in here. And because I want it, I'm thinking it needs to be a little bit darker, because the paper is still super pale. It's a very light pink, and I don't mind that, but I want it to be a little bit, I'd like a little bit more color to it than just that. So hopefully, I'm kind of curious how these are going to turn out. And so yeah, I'm just using some tissue paper that I had on hand, because I am actually I'm planning another journal, and I'm going to be using some pinks in that journal. And so I thought, why don't I try making some pink papers and even dyeing some of these that I've already printed. And so that's what I'm doing here. These are just some digitals from my shop, and so I figured I would try to see how they would look pink. So yeah, if you guys have any tissue paper, try it out. All I had was pink, otherwise I'd probably try different colors too. Then I have some more tags with like Bible verses. I thought those would be really cute pink. So okay, so I have it sitting here. The water kind of cooled off a little bit, but I'm thinking to actually add some of this crepe paper or party streamer. And also, I feel like, I don't know, let's see. I feel like it's super pale, the pink, and I want it to be a little bit darker. So that's why I'm going to add some of this crepe paper, because this seems to add a lot of color. And the amazing thing is, when it goes in, it leaves the pink color and it kind of turns white. So I'm going to add some of this guy in there. And I think I'm also going to add some more. So see how much color? That seems to just give a lot of color. And so I just made some tea, and I'm just going to add that on top also. And I'm just trying some stuff out at this point. So see how the crepe paper the color is coming out? It's like not that burgundy color anymore, and it's going into the water. So I'm hoping that's going to give me a nicer pink tint to my paper. And I also like, I don't know, I wanted to add I also added the tea so that it kind of gives it a little bit of a more muted, not just really bright, maybe a little bit of like a vintage look. I don't know if it will do it, but that's why I added it in there. Okay, so I pulled everything out, and I just wanted to show you how the water looked from all the tissue paper and the streamer. Here's the streamer, and so here's how the paper looks. This paper that seems to have a little bit more pink was at the top, where I added more of the streamers. So I think that took the color better. And here is how it looks. The streamer is like, it lost a lot of the color. This right here was the streamer. And the hot pink, this right here, was the tissue paper. So I don't think the tissue paper works very well. I don't think it gave a lot of color out, but I think the streamer. So I think in the future I would probably just use the streamers for color. Maybe we'll see how they look dry, but I don't know. I mean, I guess you can try different types of tissue papers and see which ones give you more color. But I would probably just try streamers. And there's some of the pink paper. I mean, I think it's really nice for junk journals because you sometimes want it a little bit muted and not too bright. And here is, I just set them down like that, and I will, as they kind of dry out, I will separate them because they're so fragile and I don't want them to tear. So anyways, so that's kind of my experiment for today. And I hope you guys try it. And if you guys do try it, and if you guys are on Instagram, tag me because I would love to see your guys' results also. Okay, so basically I had some leftover water and I'm actually layering it. I put some paper down and then I layered some of this crepe paper down on top. And then I am going to put one of my printables in there that I want to be, to have this pink look to it. And I think the ones that are closer to the crepe paper or tissue paper will take the color stronger, so that's why I put that one down first. And then I'm going to add some more paper. And let's see, I also have this, it's like a little towel and it has really nice texture. So I'm gonna lay this down because I want to dye it pink, but not just that. I'm hoping, I don't know if this will work, but I'm hoping that it will maybe give the texture to the paper. We'll see how that works. I'm not sure if it'll work or if I need to dry it like that. So I'm just gonna try this out for now. Okay, and now I am gonna keep layering some paper in here because I think I'm really liking the pink, and so I just put a big stack in there, and I'm gonna let it soak in here for a while. And this water has cooled down a little bit, or quite a lot, I should say. So I think what I'm gonna do is add some more hot water because I think that it helps the color take better if it's hot water. So that's what I'm gonna do in just a second here. Okay, so I have this, my tea kettle. And it's looking so red. I keep layering it almost like lasagna with basically papers, and then I do the tissue paper because yeah, I'm just trying it out. I don't know if you have to, but I really want that color to kind of take, so that's why I'm doing it. And again, I have my tissue paper right here, and I'm going to tear that up and add it on top of there for now. Okay, so here it is, and it's going through, and I really like some of the paper takes almost like an ombre, like it has different shades of pink, like darker and paler shades. So yeah, I think this will be really cool. My hands will probably be super stained, but that's okay. I don't like using gloves. I just hate having gloves on. I like to feel my papers, and whatever I'm doing, I like to use my hands without gloves. But then my hands, they get stained. So then my fingers get stained, and so I don't like that either. But Yeah. And this is like a small envelope. And then some papers. I love these tiny little ones too. I think they're so cute. And I have a polka dotted one. And I have some fabric that I also want to try out, but I'm thinking that I should probably put a piece of paper first so that it doesn't take up all the dye, kind of like something straight or flat. Okay, so what I'm doing is I pull them out. I usually pull out like a thicker stack of them because they're so wet that they're fragile. And then I leave them out here and they kind of drip and dry. And then I split them in half and let them dry some more. And then as they get dry, I'm going to split them in half again and again until I'm down to like each one of them. So that's just, actually saw that online. I think Country Morning Creations. I think maybe she is the one who gave me that tip. I'm not positive. I think I watched a video. And I thought it was kind of genius to do that, to just, to pull them all out. This one, I just let it dry like that with the tissue paper on it because it got so wet. I didn't want to tear it up. So when it dries, I'll just try to peel it off. But here is how they're looking. So I feel like they're super, super pale. There's not like that much color on them. So I'm eager to see how they dry, and I'm hoping that they'll have more color. Okay, so these are almost dry, and I wanted to show you guys how they came out, and I think they came out pretty good, and I can show you the difference between the white paper and the pink. Like, that looks pretty good. And actually this brighter pink right here actually was the paper that had the tissue, the gift tissue around it, and apparently it did take more of the pink, so that was kind of cool. Okay, so here's how they look, and it's a really pretty color. I just love this. It's like a blush. I don't know if you can see it very well because it's pretty pale. And like this one right here, you can see the color a little bit more. Same with that one, but they all took the color. It's just super, super pale, but it's so pretty. Here's another one. See, this one tore when I picked it up. But anyways, it's so pretty, and I love the way it has, it's a little bit lighter on the edge right here. It's almost like an ombre. So anyways, this was really fun, and I hope you guys try it also. I think they look so good. It'll be so nice for a journal. So if you guys are on Instagram, come follow me on there because I will actually share projects I make with these. So you can kind of see how they'll look in a journal also. But the rest of them are just like a really nice shade of blush, and I really like the way they came out. It's just very subtle but so pretty, and so I hope you guys try it.